Clear for new. This is our practice this month. How is it going for you guys? This week, we were focusing on the physical aspect of what we can physically remove and clean so that we can prepare. It's like preparing the terrain, right? We talked about it last week. If you've missed it, you can go into our YouTube channel, Lover Dose of Good News, and you can find the details on how to prepare the terrain and how important it is, because sometimes we want something new, but we still have the old, and there's no room, right, to greet what we really want. So this is very important. So how did it go for you? I'd love to hear if you want to post some comments down below and exchange, share your wins, or if you have questions, I'm always happy to answer your questions and to bring it to the next phase. So actually today we have some juicy stuff, but I want to first say hello. And this is Stéphanie Rottet. I am a spiritual business coach, really focusing on bringing people to the full alignment of who we are. And from that place, create a business or a family or whatever we want to create in our life, but from that place of joy, pure alignment to love, totally plugged into love. All right. So today we just want to check a few things that happened for me personally this week. And I wanted to share because it's probably something that most of you have experienced at some point, or maybe are experiencing now, but you don't realize. And that is really going to bug down everything we're doing. So we were going to clear our home, make room. But it was also our contacts on our phone and clearing some friendships or business partners or employees or neighbors or, whoever is in our life and is not bringing the juice, but is dragging us down. We need to really clear up. But there are two things that are very important. Number one is to always do it with love. It's not about rejecting the person. It's not about criticizing or saying they're wrong, whatever. And even if there was something that was done that was not very kind, it's to send love and blessings. And I talk a lot about the ex-partners because I talked a lot about relationships last week, but it's the same in business or in anything. What we want to let go of, we need to do it with consciousness and with love. This is very important. So when you're clearing your home, if you're throwing out some stuff or preparing a big box so that you can give it away, put some love into everything. It can be a candle, it can be a book, it can be some old shoes or whatever it is, but you just say thank you for what it served, the purpose that it served, and you honor it and you joyfully release it, and then you can pass it on. So same thing with your ex-partners, business partners, lovers. If you have neighbors that you want to cut the links with, just send love to them, send love towards their homes. But this is very important, and consciously. So when you are in that state of cleaning, breathe, be really conscious, fully aware, fully awake, and everything that is going on around you as well. You are part of the journey. You're not watching it or doing it, you're being it. Okay, so this is number one. Number two, that was super exciting for me to notice, and it's something so cool. When we are plugged into love, I always say we have all of the messages and we're guided like it's incredible. And I was on a walk with one of my friends, and I'm talking about, how I cleansed a lot of things, pictures and videos and contacts in my phone. But I'm like, for some reason, I don't understand it, because my phone still stays with the same number of, the very limited space in my memory card. And so he said, yeah, but did you actually empty the trash? Guys, that may sound so silly, but that was the image to how many times we try to clean stuff we think we have, but we have maybe put everything in a trash, but the trash is still there. The trash is still in the garage or is still there. And so physically we can really realize, right? There is a trash right there. But emotionally or spiritually, it's the same thing. Sometimes we just do the clearing here. Yeah, I release my ex-partner. Yes, I release my brother who's mean with me and does not speak with me. And yes, I'm releasing this person. But truly, we've only parked this somewhere else in the trash but it hasn't been fully released. And that was a good image for me. It was a really beautiful coming back to, yes, empty the trash, meaning you got to release it again with love, with consciousness, and you let go and it transcends. And then now you can really free some memory, right, in your phone, but you can really free and make room for what you really want in your life, in your business, in your relationships, in your health as well. So when we go into the health part, as we move forward and have more support system for this particular practice, we're going to talk a little bit more about what we can do for the health, but on all levels, the importance of our thoughts and our words, because we can remove everything on the physical level and even spiritually. But if our thoughts and our words and everything we are thinking about is what we can't do or what has been, we're bringing all of the trash back in, basically, right? So we can't make that happen because we want to transition to something new, so to prepare for something new. So that was the very beautiful thing. And another thing is, do trust when God is giving you a hand. And again, if this is the first time you're with me here on this call, with us all, but you're connecting with me for the first time, when I speak about God, it's the source, it's the universe, the creator, Allah, Buddha, whatever you call it, right? We're really in this energy now. We're like beyond all of this stuff. Like we are plugging in with the energy of the source, spirit. So trust that God is always going to help you when you need. And the other day I had a long history of messages with one of my beautiful friends, but I had to let go of some things because I had to release that friend so that I can greet something new in my life. And by mistake, I mean, if that I can call a mistake, right? Divinely orchestrated, shall I say, I deleted, instead of just deleting the last message that I was going to, no, I should not send that. So I'm removing it because it's too much or whatever. I don't need what I was asking. And then I wanted to delete that particular message. But guys, the whole flow, the whole conversations, everything we've had since the beginning we've met got wiped out. And instead of panicking, I just said, thank you. Now I gotta make sure that I empty the trash, right? But it's so playful. When we are plugged into love, we see that all of these things, and then we just say thank you. So when we say thank you, it's like somebody who you give a hand and they say thank you. They have so much gratitude for your presence and for your help. You just want to help more, right? Same thing with God, the creator, Allah, Buddha, and the universe, right? So say thank you when you see those little things. And I want to finish with this. It's really important that everything we discussed last week, and again, if you've missed it, you can go and check it out. It's available. YouTube channel, Lover Dose of Good News. We were really talking about relationships and planting seeds for what we want. It is the same in business. I want to focus a little bit more on business today because it's the same energy. So if we are criticizing or holding on to partners or not quite, you just feel it, there's something that's missing, just let go with love, but let go. It happened to me a month ago where I let go of someone that I was so sure it's like, oh my God, this is what I needed. And things were not fluid. Things were always kind of like, it was not a flow. It was not easy. And I just was asking, what should I do? What should I do? And I was hanging on because I'm like, this is what I need. This is the element that I need for the next step. But in fact, that's only a place of fear or a place of lack. And that as soon as I released it, literally 2 days later, I was being introduced to something that is much, much better and is like super fit. And now everything is going really quickly and it's unfolding and everything is being created. And that is what happens even in a relationship, right? We think, oh my gosh, it's the guy. Like, I want to hold on. Like, this is exactly what I asked for. No, it's not, because he's not responding or she is not responding exactly the way you want. You want to be greeted with the energy that you want to receive. And if it's not that, stop accepting things that are not as good as what you really want. So you gotta let go and really not settle for anything less than what you truly want. But for that, you gotta make room. So you understand the importance of this practice. Prepare for new. All right, so this is it. This week, focus on paying attention to adding the consciousness and the love so you can release and empty the trash. All right. So just a quick note for those of you who are new, do the love practices with us. The World INLIGHT Partners is a movement. It's a non-profit organization. We're doing this globally. We have people from all over the world that are doing these practices, some very quietly and sacredly. Some are a little bit more vocal. They share some of their experience, but it doesn't matter. The vibration of all of us raising our vibration, our own vibration, raises the vibration of the humanity and the planet. So we're doing individually our work so that we can push as a community, we can push and raise the vibration of the whole. Okay, so you can join us, you can pop me an email, or if you want to have some private coaching as well, if you feel, no, I'm ready, I want to do this something, but much more like on a, I'm ready, I want it now, I'm ready to go to the next level. So then you can go with private coaching. We have a team of World INLIGHT Partners coaches that, depending on, if it's your health, if it's your finances, if it's your relationship, if it's your business, if it's just your just something you want to change in your life, they have different areas of expertise. So we're going to guide you to the right person. Just pop us an email, join us at worldinlightpartners.com. And everything is by donations, guys. So if you do feel so inclined that you want to contribute to this beautiful mission, we are supporting anything that is INLIGHT, a project, a product, or a service, the creation or the distribution of these products and services. And then this is where all of our money is dedicated for, so that we can really create a new world together. So I thank you very much. Happy practice, and we'll talk to you again next week, always at the same time, 11 a.m. Pacific time. And I see you next week. Bye.